时并肩细梳妆，今日遇见丽甲光。
I just started the stream up if I can talk. I'm just going to do some barb forts and we'll get into setting up the farmers shortly.
Queen by title, but in deeds, a king. I shall become your nightmares incarnate.
Ooh, just up to the wrong account there. That's alright. So we do have Ark of Osiris registration in 1875L. So that's in about an hour. So try and get farms out before then, because I'll have to remove some of my accounts to fit everyone in.
Taste my blade.
Just remind everyone in our chat here. Get out of here. And we'll open some gold chests on my farm account here because we have stockpiled quite a few. So I think we have around 10 or 15 gold chests piled up here. A question from El Nuru. I'm not sure if I've said that right. I've probably butchered that. But I have around 33 farms here in 1875. So quite a few. So these are just looking at all the gold chests here. Another one there, another three there. So quite a few gold chests, another three there, another three. You get the idea. We have quite a few gold chests here. And everyone's buying Greatest Warriors here, which is decent value. It's the egg event bundle. Where is it? It's this one here. So we'll just go ahead and claim some of these and we'll save the gold chests until everyone, or we have a few more people in the stream here. So I'll open it all at once and we can see how many gold chests we actually have today. This is the old way we used to claim alliance gifts. I can't even imagine how I got through this before the new system came out. This is mind numbing. So, in case you guys weren't here before, we're just going through claiming all the non-gold chests. Oh no. Well, that's annoying. accidentally claimed one there, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. I don't know why it reset on me like that. Just gotta be careful not to accidentally claim a gold chest. There we go. So we have 19, but we would have had 20 if I didn't claim one. So we have 20 gold chests. So that's pretty good. So let's start sending out some farms here. And once we finish this email, we'll send out the rest of them. So let's share the streamer around. There we go. How much gold is in the gold pit? 77. I'll send it with some accounts, but then some accounts I'm going to kick out of the alliance because of Ark of Osiris. I need to make room here. So this commander voice is way too loud. Change it down a bit. So let's see if we can turn off commander voices. I don't know, well, it was just somewhere there, but I can't find it at the moment. Let's swap accounts over. So I just have to remember which account I didn't send to the gold pit, so I know which one to kick out of the alliance temporarily. So I think I'll probably just my smaller accounts I'll just send out for gold and not bother with the gold pit.
Ich mag scheitern. Los. Wir werden unser eigenes Land erschaffen.
Okay, if it'll let me move, there we go. Must have forgotten to claim VIP here. As you can see, I have already sent one troop to the fort there, so that's nice. So I think we need room for about 10 players. So for the next account, for all of the rest of the accounts this email, I'll just send out for gold, not bother with the gold pit, I reckon. So hopefully 6 accounts is enough, or if not, we'll just kick some other random ones. So it's not the end of the world.
Ich mag scheitern. Mein Sohn wird unsere ruhmreiche Liebe des
The stars shine. He who is my enemy today will be.
足間に灯すかがり人共に消えゆく我が身なりけり
I was trying to turn the commander voices off, but it just wouldn't let me do it. Well, it said it was already off, and yet it still is blasting through my ears, which doesn't make any sense. Let's turn up the music a little bit more. There we go.
Je dirais que le mot ramène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête.
G'day, g'day, Suza King, if I said that right. How are you doing today, bro? So surely there's at least level 6 nodes here.
The stars, I grant you the blessings of Mutal.
兵无将在军，军命有所不受。裏切りしたるは小の恥辱。
Just sharing the link around. See some people will join. If you guys have any questions about anything to do with farms or just in general, feel free to ask it down in the chat. We'll have a bit of a chat about it. Everyone, it's the morning, I believe, for Middle East. Maybe, wait, no, I think it's morning or midday for Middle East, and that's mainly where most of my players in my kingdom are located. So everyone's sending out their resources at the same time as me, or their farm, sorry. So there's not going to be many nodes around, which does suck, but it is what it is. There's literally no deposits available for gold at all, which sucks, because I guess me, like most people in this kingdom, we need gold more than anything. Oh, we're even out of stone. So to go to level 4, this hurts. We're out of level 4? I don't want to gain level 7, so I don't have the... Oh, I do have the troop capacity, I don't think I did.
Baykuş Afrasyap Kalesi'nde nöbet borusu çalar.
How many farms do I have? I'll show you in 1 second. So they're all in 1875 or 875L, yeah? So I'll show you in 1 second. So I have around 31/32. It depends what you classify by farm. So I have a few inactive ones, but I'll show you all my active ones that I use pretty much every day. So I have one here that's R4, and then I have 30 here. So I have 31 there, and then I have one in the main alliance where I do a lot of barbarian forts just here. Hey baby too. So this is my main farm that fills and, you know, is just my best farm. And then I have 1 or 2 inactive ones on other emails that I leave for 30 days to grow, if that makes sense. So if you build your farm account up to level 10 and let it rest for 30 days, it'll grow by itself when you log back in. And then if you upgrade it slightly again and you log back in after another 30 days, it'll upgrade itself again. So that's what I'm doing with one of my farms at the moment, just to see how that strategy works, because it's an easy way to build farms up. If you're a little bit lazy, you don't want to log on to it every day, like sometimes I am. So this is my main farm here, and I do a bunch of forts here, and I just transferred all my resources over just the other day,
Queen by
which is
title,
why it's a
but
little
in
empty.
deeds a king. As the daughter of a king, I will
So
not
I'll
give
show
way
you
to
in the
such
rankings
painful
here.
consequences.
So I transferred almost 3 billion resources to my main account, and I get most of them from doing forts and the fort rewards that you get here. So all these resources are really, really good. So yeah, we've saved all these gold chests. I have more on my main account, but I'm saving for tomorrow morning stream, which I usually do on my main account. So we'll go to my main account, share the link in a few chats, and we'll go to another email before we open the gold chest. Suzy King, you said you only have 20? It's not really an only 20, it's still quite a lot of farms. Like, is a really high amount of farms, to be honest. What kingdom are you in? I can check them out if you like. And are yours all hold up, sorry. Are yours all City Hall 25 or are they lower? Because most of mine are City Hall 24 or under. Because I don't want to spend all the resources at the moment upgrading them all to level City Hall 25 at the moment, and I'll probably do it during pre-KVK for the 50% off, but we'll see what happens there. So a decent amount of resources here. This is why I need how I figure out what resources I need, because in KVK I mainly use food, stone and gold. And so I don't gather food, wood at all, because I can get plenty of them just collecting Alliance territory. And then my main bag is just loaded with food. Well, not loaded compared to most places, but plenty there compared to every other resource. Solid amount of speeds there. A lot of gold chests there. I'll wait till tomorrow morning stream, or that's for me, so in around 12 hours or so. Or probably around 8 hours I'll stream again, maybe just before reset. So let's swap mails here and we'll send out some more farms. Azrax Gaming, what's up bro, you're here again. Yes, I appreciate you for stopping in, appreciate it. Most of my farms are City Hall 24, yeah, nice. So that's good for the tax, so the tax is a little bit lower. And then the troop capacity is higher, so you can gather food and wood easier, which is always good. So pretty much the only reason to upgrade it to 25 is, you know, if you need to fill during KVK. Otherwise, if your kingdom doesn't care about power, which most do, you can just upgrade it for the trading post tax reduction, which is very handy sometimes. So you can see for this account here, I've filled quite a bit, 11,600,000 dead, and almost 1,000 days old. So not heaps, but you know, quite a few deads there. How was your last 12 hours or day as Azrax Gaming? As you were in my morning stream today, which is very nice. Remember to drop a like and a subscribe if you guys would like to. It does help out the channel quite a bit. And I do appreciate it. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers and we are only 8 away, so we are very, very close. Where is it? Here, let's get Duke.
Si je n'y suis pas, cap sur l'Angleterre.
And I don't bother training siege as I have more than enough to gather resources, and the rest of it is just simply a waste of power and resources to train. So it is probably just going to be a short stream, as I'm probably going to make a video after this about how many barb forts should each kingdom do, and like, you know, how much should a D seed do compared to an A seed and all that sort of stuff. And hopefully that goes well. It depends. So it's already like 11:30 p.m. for me, so it depends how tired I feel. But I did just post one about the egg event, but it's only a short video, as it was a clip from my live stream earlier. So I might make a proper video after
Ouais,
this stream
prête,
here.
roi. Cap sur l'Angleterre.
The stars, I grant you the blessings of
And then, if I'm not too tired, I'll probably hop over to my second account, and I'll chain a little bit, and finish the Bastion quest there, if I haven't finished them already.
Je dirigerai le pas que le mot ramène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête.
So I think I calculated the other day that, which I can double check pretty much right now. Actually, so I think I'm gathering around 200 million or so resources per day. So say the average node is 800,000, which includes, you know, the stone, the food and everything together, and the gold pit, times that by 4.5, since if I send it out twice a day, it's a total of 9, and divided by 2, that's 4.5 marches. A total of 9 marches per day, but you know, this is per time I send it out, which is an average of 4.5.
Mon destin est déterminé que le mot
So
ramène nos
let's finish
guerriers
this
sur le
account, then
chemin
I'll
de la
finish the
conquête.
calculations here. As the 800,000, that number comes from, you know, the averaging of gathering 1 million worth of stone, and then a lower number of gold, for example 500k or 400k there. So we'll do 800k times 4.5, which is roughly 3.6 million per account on average, and we'll times that by 30. So on average, per time I send it out, I get around 108 million resources. This is just from sending it out, by the way. So this doesn't include, you know, collecting from VIP here, where you get a bunch of resources there, or from collecting from the Alliance territory earnings, as that gives around 1 million each per day. So if we do, we can add that actually to the calculation. So
Le mot ramène nos
just give me
guerriers sur
1
le chemin
second.
de la conquête.
We're finishing out this account. There we are. So then we can add, we'll say around 3 million, because like, we get a little bit less stone and gold from the Alliance territory earnings. So 3 million times that by 30 plus that. So if we include that, that boosts us an extra 98 million resources. So that's around 200 million resources, but that doesn't include, yeah, we could add so many different things, like, you know, these events where you can, where you gather, where you can collect these for literally free. It does include VIP, and it does include collecting from your resource production buildings in your city, which, if leveled up, does give so many resources. So on these small accounts, I don't think I've bothered to level them up very much. So there's a few leveled up, but most of them are, I think, are pretty low. Like, yeah, level 1 here, level 1, and it gives literally no resource pretty much. And we'll skip this one because it's still growing in a different kingdom before I migrate in. I'll swap accounts here. There we go.
Si je n'y suis pas, que pour le roi.
The Legion awaits you. What can I do for you?
Je tire cap sur l'Angleterre.
It's really worth to spin the wheel and do the one free spin egg event. It gives a bunch of resources. Yeah, you're 100% right. So I've pretty much done the free one, and I'm saving these till the last day so I can do them all at once. And then I did the free spin already for the eggs because there's a slight chance because there's only one option to get this. So this is really good for farms because on free, if you get 15 of these, that's 7.5 million food, or I think that's 3.5 million gold, which is just free. So, you know, in one way, that's awesome for farms. But then if you get resources on your main, you're like, bruh, why do you give it to me? That's such bad luck. But, you know, it's a give and take. You know, you can either give resources and take materials, or you get resources and you give away materials. And I think on one of my farm accounts on a different email, I think I've just reached 500 million gold on it, so we'll check that shortly once we finish on this email. You got the 10 spot on the farm this morning. What the heck is that luck? That is crazy. I needed that on my main account. I got pretty wrecked on my main account, even though I did only like 30 spins or so, but I had zero luck this morning at all. Whereas I'm not sure if you're in the stream at that point, but I did my alt account, and on my very first free spin, I got a 5 spot, and then I got a 10 spot later, which is insanely lucky. And then somehow I still managed to fall short by 2 blueprints to be able to refine one of my weapons on that account. Guess who's a Revenant 3077. 3077. What's up, broski? Thanks for popping in. We said hi to each other in one of the chats the other day. Good to talk to you, mate. Did you guys end up registering for this pop that just went off, or are you waiting for this one here, which is in, I think, 9 days? So you guys probably don't know Revenant, but he is pretty much a very tiny fan. So basically a free to play, and he's a really good fielder, and he's king of 3077. And we played a KVK with him in my second account. He's a good bloke, and he stopped the kingdom from being taken over by a bunch of rogues and a bunch of other stuff. So he's a good bloke here. As Rex Gaming said, it's bad luck, Limo. Never had this on a main. Yeah. It really hurts because, especially, I wasn't this farm, but on one of my farms, on my very first spin, I got 2,000 gems. And I'm like, bro, where was this on my main account? Or on any account where I could actually use it, because all I use gems here is to buy resources from the merchant station. However, all my luck goes to my second account. My second account, I got the 2,000 gems first up, which was insanely lucky. I've gotten so many more crits on that account. And also what I just can't believe even more is I finished the wheel of the Esmeralda event just today. I was at work and I was on my break. I was like, you know what, it's only 1 coin. I'm not going to finish the wheel. I had 1 special left. I was like, I never ever get this, you know. Stuff it, I'll just spin. And then I finished the wheel, and I was only at 60 spins or so. I'm like, bro, yeah, of course it happens to me when I'm not streaming or even videoing for that matter. So I was really annoyed by that. I'll show you the photo once I swap over to one of my accounts in that kingdom. That's actually kind of annoyed me, to be honest, but it is what it is. From Revenant, yeah, we are going with this one in 9 days. Ah, nice. So plenty of recovery time then. How are your speed ups and everything looking? Because in 1097, I came up with the idea to start a bar port requirement for that kingdom. I know it's not an original idea, but you know, in DC it's not very common. So we do around 20 per week, which is very low, but it's DC, mind you. I usually do more than that on my accounts, but that's got us about 200 days in the off season. So as a DC kingdom, that's pretty good recovery, I would say. So for next off season, if you guys aren't already doing that, I would highly recommend doing that. And to track it, you just use a bot, as I'm sure you know. It's very cheap. Revan, also for this Esmeralda's wheel, did you spend any gems? And if so, did you get any luck?
Si je n'y suis pas, je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin. Je dirigerai que le Mora
So we'll check out
mène nos guerriers
Revenant's
sur le
Kingdom in a few here. I got 2 more males to go through, which only has like 2 or 3 farms on each one here. And then they're pretty much finished for the farms. So I would appreciate it a lot, guys, if you could hit the subscribe button and smack a like on this video. Only if you would like to. It does help out the channel. We're trying to reach 100 subscribers, so only 7 to go. So we are very close to our goal here. And it would be amazing if we could have that in this stream.
Si je n'y suis pas, je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
And also, I'm in the process of reviewing another account. So a new account review video should be out in a few days. Because we can't do too many in a row, otherwise it gets a bit repetitive. But I will give you a preview, I would say. I'll give you a preview of the account I'm going to be reviewing. Oh, of course I get the legendary material on my farm, that's just annoying. So I'll swap emails and then I'll show you the account that I'm going to be reviewing. And let's just say this account has a 500,000 USD dollar skin, which is just mental. $500,000 spent on this account. This isn't, and 500,000 USD is around 700,000 AUD, which is Australian dollars, which is crazy. So I honestly can't wait to finish reviewing his account because it's going to be mad, absolutely mad, even stronger than Mad Achilles, not Mad Achilles, Dean Mars account. And bigger than Wazar Mishakel's account as well. If you guys watch that video. If you haven't, I would definitely recommend checking it out. It's just showcasing pretty much our strongest accounts in 1875, except Abu Hins, as he's literally our main rally / garrison player for like all troop types. He does archer, he does infantry, he does cav, so he wants to keep all his armaments and equipment secret because he does some techie stuff, like secret stuff that he doesn't want anyone to know, except in 1875. Just so we can gain a small advantage here and there. And it does all add up. Hey, this is the account. We're at 500 million gold here. So once we finish the farms, we'll check out the account I'm going to be reviewing. And we'll open a 20 gold chests as well that I've hoarded on my farm account. Well, it's on my main too, but I'm saving my mains chest for tomorrow morning stream, which is in like 9 hours or so, which is just a routine that I do. And this is what I was talking about, where I have a farm sleeping. So in maybe 10 or 15 days, I'll log into this farm, and a lot of the resource production buildings should be upgraded, and along with tech and a few other things. So just make sure I don't have to do any work. So we'll swap over to one last email here. Yo mate, quality stream, keep them thoughts going. Thanks Blaze, I appreciate you. So I can actually show you how many forts I've done this week. So let me just do this. Actually, I'll do that now. So just give me literally 1 second and I'll show you how many farms I've done. Didn't mean to do that, so give me 1 second. I'm just swapping it over right now. Window, give me 1 second. There we go. So you should be able to see that now. Sorry for the blank screen. So this is it here. So just give it 1 second, it should pop through. It takes some time. I should have set this up before the stream, but I didn't. There we go. So it is up now. So this is how many forts I've done. So our minimum in 1875 is 30 per day. And this is towards the end of the week, but I've already by far passed it, which was at 210. So it's at 265 already, which is pretty crazy. And my main account is probably a little bit lower. Let's just search for it. So yes, I've done 96 and my minimum is around 105, so I'm pretty much there. So it is definitely looking good, and it's great for the kingdom as well because everyone gets more speed ups and more resources and everything like that. And the more forts I do, the more my individual resource amount increases. As each fort you do, you get like a bunch of these, and if you get so many of them, they add up heaps. That's how I was able to transfer 2.8 billion resources on my main farm there. And because I'm able to stay in the main alliance as well, I get to contribute into alliance mobilization, and I get to absorb all those nice rewards and resources, which is always really, 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 really good. So I get free commanders, equipment, 50k reserves, and everything like that. Revenant said, "Keep it up, brother. I appreciate it." Blaze said, "I know, mate. I see you joining every rally with your farms to keep it smashing." I appreciate it, Blaze. So I'll see if I can find Blaze here. He probably go to the alliance here. So he's one of our really strong players here in 1875, and he's a really good bloke as well. So if he's down, here he is, D-Blaze. We can always review his account as well. So 25 billion kill points, and almost 200 million autark, and a bunch of deads there as well. And then I think these are pictures from anime here. And he's 38 million dead, so pretty solid there, and a decent amount of resource gathered. Which, you know, compared to mine is 63 billion, just saying, but that just proves that I'm a little bit more of a farmer sometimes than he is, eh? Just joking, just joking.
Si je n'y suis pas, je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
We've got 15 minutes till Arc, so we'll hop back over to my main after this here. Show the account I'm going to be reviewing. Collect some gold chests, do some forts, and then we'll register for Arc here. Suzy King, I joined level 14 to 15 forts in Lost Kingdom, so many resources per day. 10k green chests per day with 4 farms. Yeah, so 4 farms, if you're going purely for resources, Lost Kingdom, and you have, and this is assuming you have pretty much a bottomless supply of action points, Lost Kingdom is ideal for resources. You know, like the level 3 or level 2, sorry, resource packs. They're really good for it. However, for your main account, who has to launch those forts, it's not ideal, as it costs like 300 AP or something crazy like that, and you don't get heaps of speed ups for it compared to chaining. So if you have the time for it, I would definitely recommend chaining instead of doing barb forts, as you get so many more speed ups doing it that way. But if you got many action points, it doesn't really matter too much. Legend, have a great stream, mate. I got to go for now. See you later. I appreciate it, Blaze, for dropping in. Thanks for your support, bro. This is our last farm here, if it'll let me move. There we go.
n'y suis pas. Je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
So I'm also, one of my personal goals is probably not healthy for me real life. I'm gonna see how many days in a row until KVK. He just died from doing ballers. I'm gonna see how many days in a row I can send out my farms. Not twice, but even once is okay. So we'll head over to my main now. It's the last farm done, I believe. Yep. So I'll swap emails over to my main. Open some gold chests and have a sneak peek into what account we're going to be reviewing in the next few days. I chain on the main and join forts on the farms. Yeah, so that's really smart. So it's really good resource production there, and you're getting a lot of speed ups from chaining. So we'll join the fort here. So I don't know, literally for ever since I've been in 1875, I always join my own rallies, so I don't understand why people join it, but that's okay.
But in deeds, I shall become your nightmares incarnate.
So my main goal is to get to the top of to stay at the top of the fort tally, because that means I can get a king's chest and a few other benefits here. So let's open some gold chests. I've had enough of waiting, to be honest. So we have, let's open these. So far today we have 9, we had 20. I accidentally opened one. Here, I accidentally opened one because I was claiming all the wooden chests and then it glitched and I opened one. So that's a really bad result there. So let's go ahead and open 10 there. Wow. We started off really badly. 20 silver keys, some gems, attack boost, and then it sort of got up there. So we got 30 hours of speed ups, 600 VIP, but 30 keys. That is awful. Okay, that made up for it. So we got 45 hours of speed ups, 2k VIP, which is, for me, is the best reward you can get from gold chests, and a few keys, but this one was a lovely drop there. So let's donate here. And we'll open the VIP. And then we can check what account I'll be reviewing. So we're at 66,500 before we enter it. So pretty much exactly 3,000 VIP just from today's chests so far. So we still have another 12 hours to go, but that is a really good start there. And this account, the farm account, started at VIP 13 and now it's close to 15. So the VIP production is really good here. And on my main, when I got to 1875, I think I was around 1.6 million or so. So a solid amount there. So let's check out the account we're going to be reviewing. So I'm just going to have a guess here. So it is going to be in the top 10 kill points in 1875. So do you reckon you guys could type in the chat or just the name? Which account do you reckon I'm going to be reviewing next? So I've already reviewed Dimar's and Wazar's account. So which account do you reckon I'm going to be reviewing next? Do you think it's going to be Rayo, Abu, Kanki, It's Me Spike, Suleiman, Assassin, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, Nguyen, I have no idea, it's a Vietnamese name, or B Omar First? Which account do you reckon? Rock's guess, ROK's guess, Assassin 87. Possibly. Susie King has voted top 8. Does anyone else have any guesses what it might be? And Susie King's right. It's going to be in the top 8. And if we've already reviewed these 2 accounts, so we can knock them out. So it's going to be Assassin, Suleiman, It's Me Spike, Kanki, Abu Hin, or Rayo. Which one do you reckon it will be? So it looks like everyone's scared to write in the chat, but that's okay. We're going to be reviewing Kanki's account. So this one's probably the best I'm going to review so far. 57.3 billion kill points. This is just a sneak preview here. 383 million. So the reason why this isn't even bigger than like D-Mars, for example, because he is a main rally lead. So he's the main archer rally lead here. This is OG Kingdom. And this is some of his inscriptions. So as you can see, an insane infantry, even probably arguably one of the best in the game here for archers. Really good cav again. Another good archer and a pretty decent infantry there. That's just a nice symbol of his things. That's one of his most deads. This is during one of our 365 KVKs, where it's the equivalent to the Great Wall of China, which is just a funny meme there. And we're back to the start. So yeah, so that's going to be the account I'm going to be reviewing next, which should be really good. And I just realized that we're going to have to open all these chests now. I can't save it till the morning, as I need to leave the Alliance to go to ARC registration. So let's go through that now. Ready? Okay, let's see how many speed ups we can grab and VIP from opening all these chests. I think it's around 200 chests or so. So open all VIP, and we're at 775 days of speed up. So I'll type it in the chat, 775 days of speeds. Hold on, let me just turn caps lock off. So we started with 775 days of speed ups and no VIP or anything like that. So let's see how many speed ups we can grab here. Let's get straight into it. Okay, well that's just awful. Got some VIP there. Another gold chest here. Okay, 400 VIP. It's decent, decent. Okay, well that's awful. 250 VIP and more gold silver keys. That is pretty bad. Hey, let's go 600 VIP and 10 hours of speed ups. That's good, that's good. Okay, well that is not great. That is not great. Okay, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's 25 hours of speeds, and that's Wazlam Shackle. That's one of the accounts we just reviewed. Another 15 hours of speeds there. Finally, let's go 2k VIP. Love that. Another 600 VIP. So overall, it's been pretty decent apart from the silver keys, but you know, can't get everything. So let's see how much VIP we've gotten. So we're at 203,000 or 204,000 pretty much. So we got just around 5k or 4k VIP. And for speed up, let's have a look. So we started at 775 days and we're at 778. So 3 days of speed ups, which is pretty solid. So we'll take that. We'll take that. G'day, Sean. G'day, Sean. I don't know how to say your last name there, but g'day, g'day. Nice for dropping in. And Evil Bacon, what is up, my guy? Appreciate you dropping in again. You're in last night's stream as well. So as soon as this fort dies, sorry, I'll head over to 875L for Ark of Osiris. This for tonight, and I use Huo Mina because I like the single target damage, and Mina gives so much barb damage. Okay-ish stats here. So if I want to get the most value, I would probably go Arthur Achilles so I can get AoE and barbs. But Huo has this talent here where it costs 10%, or not 10%, sorry, 10 fewer action points, which all adds up, and I have decent armaments there, so we'll donate here and we'll leave. Alliance. Good, doing good. I just finished my race against time, got first place, 287,000 points. Wow. Honestly, in this kingdom, I am no way going to get up here, I don't think. So all I did is just finish this pretty much and a little bit more. This is only because I need to do this today actually, so I'll do this while I'm waiting for everyone to join 1875 out. Because I have no VIP, I have no action points whatsoever, so I have around maybe around 100,000 if that. So not great. So really not great there, but the reason is because I spent all of it last KVK, so that's alright, that's alright. So we'll swap over now to 1875L, because I'm so glad I didn't leave then. I would have missed a gold chest. So these are some chests that I've left expire while I'm trying to save all of them. So we'll have my farm in the alliance still, but I really hope no one drops a gold chest while I'm gone, so I'm not going to be happy. There we go. So I'll log on to my R4 farm here and I'll kick a few of my accounts to make room for all the Ark of Osiris people coming in here. Oh yeah, I still got 1.2 million spare AP potions. What the heck? How? That is not even my biggest farm has that, which is just wild. That is just mental. That's a lot of time of hoarding, to be fair. So 17, 18, 21. We'll start off with that. 17, 18. Was it 21 or 22? 21, 14, 12. 21, 14, 12. And 12. Not 152, 12. Okay, we'll invite everyone. We'll move these farms straight back into the alliance once Ark registration is done. So at the moment, how many people do we have in? We have 2, 4, only 4 people. Might need to add a few people in Discord. Hopefully they join up. I'll double check my Ark skills. So I might remove this one, to be honest. What do you guys reckon we should change it for? Let's change for Desert Storm. Why not? Team coordinators. Okay, I'll change my main account then. Okay, let's make some more room. So 22 and 11. Yeah. Who's sending me messages on Discord? Okay, I'm just going to add a few more people here, as we might be missing them. So I'll swap over to my main. Hey, who's at the door? Lots of forts and events. Is that where you gain them from? Because I don't know. Feels like I'm not getting any at all. It's like I can see them coming in from forts and etc. But I always seem to have like no AP, which really sucks. Okay, well, okay, internet, can you work please? That would be lovely. Ayo, guys, let's go at 97 subscribers. Only three away from 100. That is actually insane. Let's go, guys. We're only 3 away. Oh, I don't want to put caps lock on. Why does it come with that? A few more people. Yeah, I tend to gain more than what I spent in KVK. So I'm like, what the hell? I used to have that happen, and then when I think a year or a few years ago, when they introduced the you can only gain a maximum amount of AP from Barbarian Forts. I've never ever gained above around like 200,000 at once. So I always spend it. I can never hoard AP because I just need to spend it. So I'm just adding a few people on Discord here so they can join for Ark of Osiris. So I'm just going through our list here and see. As long as he hasn't joined, it's going to be awkward. No, he hasn't yet. I think Daddy Bear's in there. Yes, he is. So I don't know. This team, so many people say they're playing, and then some just don't join anyways. Okay. This fellow was the one that had a rogue pilot go rogue, as we talked about yesterday's stream. Fair enough. Those were so good back then. Yeah, so it was overpowered. I could gain like 1 or 2 million AP per off season, but now like it caps at like 300 or 450 bottles, which really sucks. Who else are we waiting for? S. No, he doesn't have Discord. He sold his account, that's why he left. At War Crimes. He's in. He plays in the main team. I do occasionally, but not this way around. So how many mains do we have in now? Who's at the door? No one yet. So we have 2, 4, 6. Bruh. 7 people. I hate it when so many people say they're playing and they just don't join. Like, bruh, why? So let's see who's on our old team and who hasn't joined yet. Bunker, Stormy, Torpedo, and this guy. So I don't know where they're at. This is really annoying. I'm trying to find their Discord again. This honestly happens every time, which is annoying. I give them how many days notice? Here, from Wednesday. So I give them 3 days notice, and these guys still don't know how to be on at the right time. And I'm probably missing some gold chests out right now, which is annoying. Because it's really hard to properly play when we have no people. So we'll change this and we'll add in Desert Storm. Or to the death. You know, let's add into the death. That seems decent. There we go. So I think we're just going to have to register now, and then we'll just have to play for fun, I guess. But is what it is. Is what it is. And then we can go to my second account and, you know, do some more things over there. Get some more buttons. We always get matched up with really hard players because it's mainly because we're a team of really high kill point players, but we're only 7. But we get matched against a team of 15 or 20 sometimes, which is really annoying. I have one more. Who do we want? I have Becco. And then we can add in a few farms just to make up the numbers. There we go. Register. And we're going to be registering at 13 UTC. Confirm. There we go. There we go. And I'll move my main back to the main alliance. And we'll see, fingers crossed, we didn't miss any gold chests, which is annoying. And I will be streaming the Ark of Osiris on 13 UTC tomorrow. So it'll probably be a difficult watch as it's going to be a hard Ark of Osiris game. But we'll see how we go here. And my internet's crashed itself. There we go, we're back. There we go, and we'll ask for Duke. And in off season I train T4. This is so in KVK I can just upgrade it, and in pre-KVK, because it is the most efficient way to train troops for bastions and etc. So I'll head over to my second account now, and we'll see if we can click some buttons here if we have anything left to click. We exchange emails and we should be swapping over right now. Let's go guys, up to 12 likes, that is awesome. There we go, so we're back here. So do I have any bashing quests left to do? We do not. But I can, ooh. Yeah, we'll take that, we'll take that. So I'll see if I can scroll up and I'll find how, so I'll show you here. We finished the wheel really, really early, which is very lucky. So I think I posted it in the leadership chest chat here. No, I did not. It'll be somewhere along here. There we go. So I finished it here with like 60 spins. So as you can see, let's see, actually count how many spins I had left. So 7 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5. Yes, we had 36 spins left. So 105 minus 36. Yeah, so we only did good number. We did 69 spins and we finished the wheel, which we got pretty lucky for. And with these materials, this is what I'm saving up for on this account. Awaken here to get the bow here to tier 5. So I am only 6 materials away, so overall not too far. I want to get it before, hopefully before pass, yeah, 7. The altar doesn't matter too much, but before the pass 7 would be ideal. Now someone troops going to get some credits. Yes, that's what I'm saving up for this account. So pretty cool. We'll go to my alt account, which is this one here. I play free to play for KVK on it, and I use it as an army group feature. So if you guys don't know what the army group feature is, it's an insane way. If you have like a powerful alt, or if you have access to someone else's account, they can just send a march or send it in standby before the fight, and then you can just claim the march whenever and fight with them, which is insane. I just train T2 because I can get more sovereign keys whenever there's small events. Yeah, so I do that on occasion when that event pops up, because again, it's just, as you said, it's really good value and it's really cheap, and then I upgrade the T2 to T5 when the event isn't on. But at the moment, the sovereign keys aren't really in scarce supply, as doing daily tasks, you now get one every day, which is another really good update from Lilith, to be fair. So we'll just do some Bastion quests in this account. I'm not sure if you noticed, but they changed the refreshes, as you probably know. So you do 20 refreshes now, but unlike they used to, every time you refresh, it's impossible to get a Karawak's bone whistle. And I'm not sure why they changed it. They just did. The only possible way to grab that is literally luck. So if you complete one of these, it's literally luck to get a Karawak's whistle next. So even if you don't get one, so you don't get this here, and I'll refresh 5 times, it's impossible. Like, I've asked VIP support about this, it's impossible. So I really hate this update. It's pretty much useless. The only good thing about it is you can do a lot of barb quests, but you know, not everything can be perfect. So that's why I save troops as well there. Where's King of Chat last for Dukia? And so yeah, so this account is used as a filler and a army group. So 1.1 million T5 dead. And these are the points I've gotten from fielding. So just positive, but some of the people that control my marches isn't great. So I use mainly inf, but I do have I'll put this on here. So I do have a cav march as well. A proper one. The second one is really sketchy with mounting crushes and etc. But still solid, and I have a Ring of Doom there that I can wear. And these are the armaments I use for cav. So I think it's slightly different. Yeah, so it's this one here. There we go. So a pretty decent armaments, I would say, here. And infantry is still pretty good here as well. And I did the egg event on this account. And I am 1 or 2. Yeah, I'm 2 away from refining this. So really close. So close, but so far. It does hurt quite a bit. Xeno, man, what is good? What is good? There we go. So I'll do that, and I'll probably do the rest tomorrow morning. I've got Duke. Let me just train some troops. And I only train siege. I do sort of have a siege march here. It's really not ideal. I'll show you. So I made a video on this before. So I can change over accessories, but it's pretty bad. But it does trade positive with solid-ish armaments, where you can just chuck it in an army group and let people control it for you, and it adds an extra 1 to 5 marches to the field. So you know, if you have an account, this guy. Oh, I'm so happy he's back. He used to be an old player, but it's good that he's back. I got sidetracked, sorry. So if you're a player, say for example this fella here, and if you're inactive, which it probably is, I'm not gonna lie, but if you have 3 marches, you can literally log on for 2 seconds, send them out here, and you're done. And then you can get sort of decent reports. Depends who's controlling it. Well, these are mainly from filling. See if I can get a field report here. But about 70% of the time when I was fielding with my march here, I traded positive. So if you do that, you can get maybe 500 to 1 million kill points. From filling. There we go. So you can trade positive. You get 700,000 kill points for free. It literally takes 2 minutes. You can send it out, go to bed, go do whatever, come back another 20 minutes, do it again and again, and it's literally free kill points. People do it for you. And look at this one, 1.4 million kill points. And even if it's a strong farm like this, and you don't care about the resources or speed ups, you can literally go for however long you want. So this one has so many speed ups I've been hoarding over the years, and quite a decent amount of resources to use up. And I just used free to play tech on infantry, so it's really not too bad here. So speaking of tech, we need to do the next Karawak level if I can manage it. I barely passed easy on this account because I got no tech. Let's return this fella. Let's see if we can upgrade any Karawak's tech. There we go. We'll do that real quick because I need that damage here. Well, I got to go. Good stream. Appreciate it, Suzy King. I really appreciate you dropping in. And I'll see you next stream, hopefully. So we're at 98 subscribers. We're literally 2 away, guys. We're so close. We are only 2 away from 100 subscribers. We are so close. So even if you get like a friend to sub right now, it would be amazing. As we're so close. We are so close to 100 subscribers. I don't want to beg. I really have not sounding like I'm begging right now. Come on. I don't think I have enough crystals to upgrade another level. Waiting for the auto help to come through. And then we'll do some Karawak. And I got a lot of speed ups from this account for doing Marauders, yeah. So I had about 600k VIP, which is like evil bacon, nowhere near as much, but I've hoarded for about a year or 2 on this account. And I just auto barbed on this account for literally 2 days straight, and I got about 200 or 300 days of VIP, which is really good. So these are the marches that I run here. And we'll send out QSH YSG just because I need the extra damage. Let's see if we can get any extra troop capacity here. Yeah, we can. So I don't know if I have enough cav to run. I don't even have any T4. So what we'll do, we got 284 there. We'll load that to maybe 100k. So I don't think we'll have enough. So I never seem to have enough cab, but I have plenty of archers because archers aren't in meta right now. So I'm literally can't kill off my archers. Let's go. Yes, you know, man, let's go. I got PvP. What kingdoms are in your KVK? So this one here is a DC KVK, which is my second account. And so we won our zone 5, but I'll just show you the kingdoms real quick. I zoomed out for a reason. Yeah. Here we are. So it's so many kingdoms. They placed 40 kingdoms in the map, which is wild, but it increases the fighting. Like, we had non-stop fights until the enemy gave up, which is really good. However, it's a lot of players to manage. So like, you know, there's 10 kingdoms worth of players, and every kingdom has their lower caliber players. Like, you know, I'm not like dogging this guy out or anything, not saying he's not a good player. Like, you know, players with 350 million kill points, that's 73 million power. They're trying to get into the main alliance while fighting. You know, it's kind of hard when you have people like this fella here, which my main account 10 billion or 3.9 billion, a few other bigger players, but you know, it's easy. So everyone has fun in their own way, but it's really good. So, And if you're talking about my main account, 1875 goes into KVK in around 9 days. And I do have a lot of other farms in this kingdom as well. They're mainly fillers, which is really good for D-seeds, because they can create an easy siege march, and it's just overall really good. Some order helps in. So my Nevsky is going to die real quick, but that's expected. So I probably can do this Karak off stream, if you guys want me to go through my other farms for you, and I'll show you all my fillers. So the fights only went for like 12 hours before they gave up. So it is DC, there's no pilot, so you know, is what it is. But we farm fill quite a lot here. So 4.2 million infantry, 4.7 cav, not much archers has. They're not meta right now. There's some random siege that people kill off with speed ups. Yeah. So we'll do this to retreat after we attack here. And I'll show you some of my farms in this kingdom. So we'll swap emails over here. And I'll show you my filler farms, / the farms that I share with a friend. So I only have one of the emails on this PC, but I'll show you here. So these are the younger accounts. So they don't have too many troops, but they still do a really good job. So at the moment, this is a small account that's still being grown. So we have a few being grown here. These 4 are the proper ones here. So these are my other farms here. It's on a vacation permit at the moment, as I have like 10 filler farms and I can't manage them all. So it has quite a few troops here. So I have 700,000, 470,000, 500,000 archers. So around 2 million proper, around 1.8 million rather, proper fillers, which is really good for the kingdom in general. So this one isn't on a vacation permit. I'll show you how many deads I have on it already, even though we haven't even fought that much. So we'll try and collect these. So we have only 200,000 on this account, so not as much as I thought. It must have been on other farms that we had heaps on. But you know, 200,000 times by 10 is still quite a lot there. And this is a really good feature where you can get free resources for fighting. And this one has, again, around 1.8 million troops there to die in KVK. And I'll move on to another farm. So I have quite a few filler farms here. Let me just find the right email. Nope, I've lost the email, which is lovely, but you know. Actually, no, yeah, it's right here. It's on my second account's email. Excuse my yap. Get there eventually. Bro, why is it taking forever to load? What's in this group chat here? He's one of our main inflays. It's really good. Yeah, so this is one of my other farms here. Let's go, guys. 100 subscribers. Let's go. Absolute goats here, guys. So yeah, 570,000 deads is quite substantial for 12 hours of war. and for a D seed. So, you know, decent dead set, and we still have how many troops here? So we still have around 400k, 450 on average each. What's going on here? They're showing old flags. So yeah, so this is the fillers I use, and this account I'm slowly building up to have a cav / inf march. So this is my inf gear. Sorry, my cav. It's late at night, guys. So not great, but still decent. And it's my inf gear, which is looking better. So I'm gonna try and make obviously a proper infantry helmet. There we go. I was gonna say, why do I have an archer helmet here? So I need to make a legendary hand or hand glove probably, and then we'll work on accessories next. Yeah. Fill some rallies for resources. Usually runs inf rallies. Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, so this account is used for filling and will eventually be used for an army group march. We have 84 heads at the moment. I think we're waiting to invest in, where is he? Not Tokugawa, the new guy, Sun Tzu, but we haven't unlocked him yet because Sun Tzu's just overpowered. Hey, 102 subscribers, let's go. It's only going up, let's go. Thanks, Zeno, man, I appreciate you. One of the OGs here. Let's go, guys. Just sending a message in the chat here. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Got 200,000 coins to spend. So, let's, you know what we can do? I don't think we need any accessories at the moment. And I'm not going to buy any of this. This is a waste of coins. Don't ever buy these, really. They're a complete waste. And I already have a skin. I don't need these skins here. Oh, I'm tempted to, buy some gold heads. Oh, wait, let me buy the discounted ones first. Buy some of these. Lovely. 200,000 gone just like that. Now we have 543 heads, which is pretty good. So we'll swap her back over to my main account here. We'll probably end stream shortly. End on a high, getting 100 subscribers. Let's absolutely go, guys. Appreciate you guys. Let's go, Joanne. I'm not sure if I've pronounced that right, or John. Let's go. Appreciate you guys. So I appreciate you guys stopping in for only a short stream here. So only an hour and 20 minutes. So I appreciate you guys. Yes, I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we'll see you in around 8 hours or so for my next stream, which should be great. So thank you.